Here we have 44-year-old Vera Lucia da Silva. She was in her coffin pretty much all day with family and friends around pretending that she was dead. Now, this funeral was held on the Day of the Dead in Brazil. It had all the elements of an actual funeral, except nobody was dead. How's everybody doing today? You're looking alive. Welcome back to another episode of FTD News. My name is Leroy Kenton, and I want to ask you guys, are you afraid of death? Now, sometimes when I talk about death in videos, YouTube actually flags my videos, but they can't do that technically, hopefully, because I'm not really talking about death. So take that, YouTube. Also, I'm trying to fix the glare in my glasses. I know last video you could see the glare and stuff, but like, frig. Whatever, for now you have to deal with it. Okay, so for this story, right, the more I try to understand it, I swear the more brain cells are dying. You're probably wondering what in blue crosses was going through her mind to want to pretend to be dead and have a funeral. Well, Vera, who's married, said this: "I wanted to hold my own funeral 14 years ago. I've waited a long time, and I can't believe that at last this wish has been granted. When I invited my friends and family, they thought I was joking, and they didn't take it seriously." She also admits that she's always had a fascination with death and funerals, and she tries to get to as much funerals as she possibly can, all in her spare time. That's a very interesting choice of hobby. So yeah, many of Vera's family members, they dressed up like it was a funeral. They were all black and all that. And then Vera herself was all dolled up and dressed up to go sit in the casket, or lie down in the casket, I should say.
Você já vira de volta.
Acha graça defunta, vai.
Abre o olho.
Ai, meu Deus. Agora cara de morta.
Cara de morta.
Chega lá que tem...
Viva!
Morta.
Morta. Viva!
Like, this is so ridiculous. Vera continues to say this: "Everyone came, my father, my mother, sister, brother, and friends. When they saw me, their mouths dropped open in amazement, but they respected my wish to have my own funeral. It was the best day of my life." Now, before the funeral was all done, Vera had two more requests. She wanted her face to be covered with lace, as well as they wanted her to carry around her in the coffin just to simulate her being carried off to being buried. Well, I'm glad that she didn't want them to bury her alive and pretend to actually be buried, because then maybe we'd have an actual funeral. And yeah, that's just a thing. Can you even call this a funeral? Because don't you have to be dead for that? Or how about a better idea? Why didn't someone just knock her out? Or like actually getting knocked out with sleeping gas? Because I remember when I had to pull out my wisdom teeth, I told them I don't want to see nothing, I don't want to feel nothing, I don't want to hear nothing. So when that laughing gas knocked me upside down my face, I completely went blank. Like everything started to go white, and I swear I heard that heart monitor machine flatline, and I just drifted off into whiteness. And I don't remember anything after that. So at least then that could be more of a funeral, just having her knocked out in the coffin. Instead, she's sipping on coconut water ever so often to stay alive. Just saying, if you actually really wanted to simulate a funeral, there's better ways you could have done it. But I don't even know what's crazier, her to even have this idea and then to go spend money to make it happen, or her friends and family that actually came out to support this. Don't you got better things to do? Like, I'm just saying. Also, I could understand if Vera did this, you know, as a prank. At least there would be some sort of motive there, although not a very good motive, because I don't feel that you should play with people's emotions, especially when it comes to death. Like, this is the most contradictory thing I have ever seen. How do you say that the best day of your life is the day that you're pretending to be dead? Guys, please help me try to understand this. Leave your comments in the boombox down below. I'm about to get on up out of here. This was an extra video for you guys on this weekend. I'll see you guys throughout the week with more strangeness going on in our world. Until the next time, guys, I'm Leroy Kenton. Boom. I'm out.